How's it going, friends? Phil Ruiz coming to you live again from my home office in Cedar Lake, Indiana. And I just have to do a quick video because I just walked in off of work. And because it's fresh in my mind, I did a blog post earlier today at work. And I my goal is to every day I do a blog post to add a little video to it so that it just shows a little bit of me and what I'm talking about. And sometimes you add, in fact, all the time, you always add more either to your writing or to your video. So that's the whole purpose of why I like doing this. And my blog post today is called "A 40-Year Zombie or a Home-Based Business," or having a home business. In fact, let me double check that for you real quick because it's real important. It's a 40-year plan zombie or work. A 40-year plan zombie or a work from home business. And why I can't why I decided to make this video was because, or do this post, is because I mentioned in previous videos that I have a regular job that I go to, and it's something that I really don't want to be stuck at forever. I really don't want to be stuck in there more than another year or so, if even that. And working with where I'm at now with the home business that I do have, that's going to take me away from this, and it's just funny to me because I've been there for a while, and it's even before I even started working there or started working a home business. I seen the way a lot of guys were just walking around the plant, because there are guys who've been there 40 years, 45 years, 50 years, 55 years. There's one gentleman who was there for like 57 years. He had the most time in the plant. And the thing that I want to say is that, man, that is definitely something that I am not going to do. I am not going to have no 40-year plan, walking around like a zombie, like these guys are. I mean, I walked past this one guy today that was just so, well, he was old for one, but he was walking like in a state of, man, it was pretty bad, really bad. I just want to put it like that. And that got me thinking, man, how can people walk around here or continue to stay here for that many years and not have a plan, not have a goal, not have anything else they're looking forward to. And a lot of these guys, and we've talked to a few of them, because the company had come through with a few buyout plans for, to get rid of people. And I made a post just yesterday on how, just about the company, and it was pretty controversial on my end, but you know what? Controversy is good to have. But their reasoning for not retiring was there was nothing else for them to do. There was nothing else that they will do if they retired, which is a bunch of bullcrap. Man, when you retire, you should be at the point, or you would think you would be at the point where you'd be able to start enjoying life. Well, not when we're working for someone else. Now is a time when a lot of people aren't able to retire, and I understand that. But the whole reason for this post is, why so many people do not look in other areas, like looking for a home business, for looking to try to start to build their financial freedom in a different area other than working for somebody. You got guys that are walking around, guys who are my age, and I'm a young guy, and I take this out, I look pretty young, don't I? But they are working there, looking for the overtime to work every single day, man, and that's a bunch of baloney. That is not the way it should be. That is not the way people should be living, hoping to get the extra money from working the extra hours, keeping the time away from the family. And that's what the main thing is keeping that time away from your family. A lot of people get into this industry and their goal is to be able to spend more time with their family. I worked at this job before, and I'm not going to lie, and I was putting in 7 days a week, 12 hours a day, and I was on a shift that when my family was at school, I was home, and when they come home, I was off to work. So you see where that didn't work, and you see why I got fed up with it, and you can see why I want to start and get my home business to the point where I will never have to worry about that again. And it's moving in that direction. It's moving in that direction. So, this my whole thing with a 40-year plan zombie or a home-based business or a home business. What are you gonna choose? What would you rather have? Would you rather be working at your job right now for another 20 to 30 years and still have the same outlook that you have right now? Is I got to be there every day and this is all I have to do? Man, no, 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 no. That's not the way I want it. So I did this post for the whole purpose of sharing with people. Man, I listen to personal development calls all the way to work. I listen to them all the way back from work. I listen to them every chance I get in my car, where I'm at the gym. Every time, every chance. And the whole reason why we do that is so that we can be able to come up with ideas of how we can get the point across to people that this is what we need to do. This is what you need to look at. If you're online and if you're looking at certain blogs, not necessarily mine, but other blogs as well, then you have to understand that you're doing it for a reason. And you got to keep that plan. You got to keep that goal. You got to have that purpose. So many people don't even have a clue, especially where I work. That's why I came up with this post: a 40-year plan zombie or a home-based business. Because a lot of people are stuck in that 40-year plan. I'm working until I retire, and then that'll be it. Maybe then they'll look into something different when they realize that they don't have the money to be able to enjoy the life that they want, to have the freedom that they want. If you look at a lot of people that are going back to work after they retire, because that didn't work. That plan just does not work. So, my whole message to you is, find that niche, find that business that you want to do. Come work with me on my team, not even my team, just work. Let's work together. Get all in with me here at the Empower Network, man. We can really move mountains with this business. There are people that are moving mountains every single day, and it takes days sometimes for these people to start earning money. It's not what you may think it is. You have to take a look at it in order to understand what I'm talking about. So if you would just click on the button or click on the banners that are up top or on the side, and just get yourself involved. Give me a call when you do. You'll understand that you'll really understand that you do not want to be that 40-year-old zombie, that 40-year plan zombie, where you're stuck at your job. They dictate how much you're going to make. They dictate when you're going to work, when you're going to take vacation, what time you got to be there, what time you can leave. I'm sick of it, man. Like I did my post yesterday, and I said I still go in and I do my job. But I do my job and I have something to look forward to when I get out. I want you to be the same way. If you have a job right now, I want you to be able to look forward to doing something when you're done, man. Because this whole working and then coming home and sitting on your ass is not what it's about. You can't just sit back and think that things are going to come your way when it's time for you. When you're old, man, people got to get out of that mentality that, it doesn't matter. When I get old, I'm going to get old anyway. There's not much for me to do. Man, that's bull. That's so bull. And I hate listening to that shit because it's stupid. You can have a lovely life with your wife, with your children. And if you're not married, you can just, do whatever you do if you're not married. I don't know what you do. I've been married so long. But, that 40-year plan is done. It's not working, man. It's not. You know what? If that's what your choice is, and that's what you want to do, power to you. You go ahead and do that. But if you want to jump on the other side and get off that fence and see what I'm doing here, then click on the link, man. Get in with me. Start your life in a different direction. Start having better meaning for what you want to do in your future, and it could be a near future, man. I'm talking real near, not no 3 to 5 year plan. Man, if you don't like what you're doing here, if you make that decision to try it and you don't like it, go back to your 40-year plan. By all means, go back there. But once you get in, I guarantee you, once you see how it's done and once you start seeing the results that you'll get, you will not quit, man. You'll never quit. So, my whole post on the 40-year zombie or home-based business or home business, a work from home business is what it actually is. I got to get that right. 40-year plan zombie or a work from home business. What would you rather have? I choose the work from home business. And as I'm working my job right now, which is helping me fund my business until it's fully funding itself, then I'll continue to do that. But And not for no 40 years, not for no 20, not for no 10, not for no 5, not for no 2. It's coming, baby. So, my message to you is this: 40-year-old zombie plan or work from home business. Work from home business, work from home business. Click on the link, click on the banner, get all in. This is Phil Ruiz. I want to thank you for your time. That's a wrap.